I'm going to clear our space here and give it a few moments to see if any friends want to hop on with us. But yeah, I have all my decks out yet. I just finished recording a longer message for the Patreon community for members only. And I couldn't put it all away without saying hello to you all. Tapping into the collective energy, see if there's anything I can share for the beautiful YouTube collective here. Clearing our space, trying to decide which deck to begin with here. If something sings to you here, my energy resonates for you, you would like to see further messages, longer messages, more frequent messages, deeper messages, whatever, you could join the Patreon community. Link for that will be in the pinned comments below, as well as the description box. And you get access to the most recent message, plus all of my previous content. I am available for personal readings as well, to work with one-on-one for recovery, trauma, healing, energy work. It's really tailored to your specific needs. I don't do the same thing with any two individuals I work with. It may, they may interweave and have some similarities, but no two individual paths or plans are the same. So yeah, with that. And then if you're just tuning in and you're hoping to receive a message from here, something that resonates for you, makes sense for your own life, you could subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, like the video, share the video. These are all ways to contribute your energy. Join our wave. And it also helps to get these messages out as well, so I appreciate that. I'm hearing the Sia song, Unstoppable, Knight of Swords energy, laser focus, blinders on, focusing on our path only. This is like stay in your own lane energy. Conserving energy for what truly matters. This came through in Patreon. No, we aren't avoiding the pain, the atrocities, you know, the uncomfortableness. We're aware of that. On one hand, this is what our multidimensionality, our multidimensional abilities allow us to do. Witness pain, grief, even experience pain and grief, and simultaneously know that, you know, we can still be experiencing joy. We can still understand all experiences are temporary. All things work together and weave together for our good, even if it doesn't feel good in this now moment. So eyes wide open is really the energy. I'm going to get a clarifier on this Four of Pentacles energy. That's holding on to the past, being unwilling to let go. That would be the opposite of this. Being able to hold two perspectives at the same time. Page of Swords energy. You know, continuing to be a forever learner. Yeah, we're healing, right? But there will forever be things we don't know. It's like the deeper you go on this path, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. But you're on higher ground, and then you see things from a different perspective. You're, again, that multidimensionality. You're able to hold all different perspectives. You're able to see yourself as both the student and the teacher. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And you see everyone and everything as a sacred mirror. You know, we're not projecting blame outwards. We understand when we point a finger at another, there are three more pointing back at us, right? And that's that self-accountability, self-responsibility. The only place we have any power. For projecting our power outwards and looking for an external savior, we're forever going to be stuck in that victim mindset. Page of Cups. This is expect the unexpected energy. This is Uranus energy. We have a lot of Uranus energy in the mix. We just had a new moon, a solar eclipse, new moon in Aquarius. We're still in that energy, feeling that energy. My dreams have been wild. We just began Pisces season here, so pay attention to your dreams. Maybe have a dream journal. If you know, remember dreams when you wake up, there's a message for you. Trust that, jot it down. Even if it doesn't make sense now, you may want to return to it later. Yeah, Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles energy here. Focusing on our own creations, our own path. This is staying in our own lane energy, understanding what we are building and creating. If it's beneficial for us, soul nourishing, fulfilling, if it's lighting us up. What is beneficial for one is beneficial for all, because we're all connected at the highest level. And you walking your path here, each person that walks this path treads the way, treks the way, makes it easier for the next person to do so. Self-love, self-discovery journey, this inner journey leading to inner union, leading to outer unions here. What more can we know? Anything else? Yeah, just this deep knowing of who we truly are, what we're truly here for. This came through on Patreon as well. An owl spirit. You see clearly now the healing, you know, it maybe felt like you were in it for months, years, decades, and maybe for some of you, you were. But look for that. Things to begin to click, the pieces to begin to click together, to make sense, to fall together. We're in this phase of regeneration here, but before the simultaneously regenerating, planting new seeds, but we have to be willing to allow the old to being willing to burn it all to the ground if that's what it takes for us to stand on higher ground and live from a place of integrity, both collectively and individually. Understanding is probably going to get more turbulent here before it calms down, you know, eases out. But that's why we have to continue, you know, deepening our connection with ourselves, leaning on those spiritual practices. Nervous system regulation is going to be more and more important moving forward. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're just tuning in, you could say hello. You could let us know where you're tuning in from. Share with us how you're feeling in these energies. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, friend. Fork in the road here. It's really a choice point, you know. What are we going to focus our energy on here? And also that duality, right? Multidimensionality. We can focus on forward movement while being aware, acutely aware of what's crumbling, what's falling, right? But if we're continuously looking over our shoulder, being called back to what we've let go of, what's crumbling, you know, think like when you're driving in the car, if you were continuously looking in your rearview mirror, it wouldn't be long before you would end up in the ditch, end up in an accident, end up off of your path. And also remind yourself every time we focus on another's path, we step off our own. We cannot control another. We're not in control of anything other than how we be, who we be, you know, how we show up for each other. I was speaking about the golden rule in Patreon, but treat others how you want to be treated. Seems so elementary, but along the way, we seem to have lost the plot in many ways in that aspect. Hello, hello. Yeah. The unraveling, absolutely. This is the great unraveling, the unbecoming. Unlearning is just as sacred as learning. Unlearning, you know, lifetime. We've spent lifetimes, generations, decades, hundreds and hundreds of years, centuries, right? A long time is what I'm trying to say. Learning and accumulating, you know, what's been passed down and being so all about upholding traditions that were upheld in previous generations, that it can feel real uncomfortable to allow this unraveling, but that's what we are here for. It served a purpose maybe at one point, but it no longer fits the energies now, and we're here for these shifting times. What an exciting lifetime to be here. Your soul signed up for it. You wanted to be here. Maybe you don't remember that at the moment. We're meant to forget, but I'm here to remind you of that, and I forget sometimes too. Forgetting is part of the game, but oh, the power when we remember again. Your body is like a book. Yeah, that body wisdom, that inner guidance. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. That's actually the title of our Patreon message, because everything kept pointing to that. But the inner initiation, go within. The pain you're avoiding holds the key, the treasure. The pain, whatever you're avoiding, the uncomfortableness you're avoiding, is actually the thing that will provide you long-term freedom. Tomorrow I have 6 years opiate free. I was addicted to many things along the way, mostly addicted to avoiding myself, numbing out, not feeling the pain that I had been holding since childhood. But opiates, pills, was my drug of choice. I struggled with that for a solid 15 years. I couldn't make it hours without taking that. And 6 years tomorrow. So I'm just here to tell you there is freedom on the other side of feeling your pain, the other side of feeling the things you've been avoiding, even if you've been avoiding it for your whole life. In my dreams, I find my answers. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful full circle moment, beautiful message for Pisces energy. Like I said, we're in Pisces season, the last season here the last season of the astrological wheel before the new year next month, at the beginning of Aries season. So yeah, keep a dream journal. If messages keep repeating for you, there's something there for you. Nothing is random. Trust those nudges, trust those hits you are receiving. And it doesn't have to be fancy, the dream journal. Just get a notebook, or maybe keep a sticky note by your bedside so you can quick jot it down, because if we don't jot it down right when we remember it, right when we wake up, we typically tend to lose it. So just some helpful hints on dreams there. I'm certainly not a dream expert, but my dreams have been speaking to me more and more lately. The last several years, I've kind of been tracking things here and there. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your healing. Know that it does matter. Every one of us that heals, every one of us that shifts internally, we shift externally, bit by bit, wave by wave, ripple by ripple. If you would like to be notified when I go live again, be sure and subscribe to the channel. You'll also be notified with other updates. And yeah, like I said, I'm available for personal readings if you want to work with me one-on-one. If you would like access to that Inside Out Living Guide that I created, just reach out, drop a comment, and I will be in touch. I'm sending so much love. Wishing you a beautiful day, remainder of the week, and I will see you all soon.